Hello you guys. I usually don't do the update like this, but it's absolutely gorgeous weather. Cookie is here somewhere. Who's here? And a little horse. People from the past are showing up heavily. You know, I mean, I got aware about something that I was thinking to share with you, just maybe that you're gonna get aware of it as well. You know, I moved so many times. Maybe that's why I'm getting aware of those like repeating and reprinting people into my life. You know, it's interesting when you change a location, then the people in your life that start showing up are actually the same people, not the same people, but a very similar type of people that you had in the old location. So, you know, like you are just going through a little bit of a different layer. I didn't put it all together in the old place. Why I knew there are like people in my life that are all like on that spectrum of victimhood, narcissistic, like kind of you know, control and projections and manipulations. You know, women are more on the spectrum of the manipulating, and a man is more on controlling. So funny enough, like I met this couple in here, and yesterday, and they were it's phenomenal. They were rebuilding the bathroom or something like that. And the same thing, I had a couple very similar, looking very similar, you know, and they were rebuilding the bathroom. The same thing, exactly the same thing. It's just like mind-blowing. I didn't put it together, and I was like, wow. But actually these neighbors, and they were my neighbors as well, like in the old place, and next to me in the old place there was this weird family. They were constantly inside of the house, and I was thinking, well, those are probably clones, they are not really real. I have exactly the same thing like happening opposite the on the front of our house right now. There's a weird family, exactly the same thing. They have sons, but I don't see any of them doing absolutely anything outside except just going into the car, driving to the stores, bring like a bread and like a bits and pieces, bread and milk and such, and going in. And this place is really interesting because what I start noticing, I don't know why she's eating the piece of wood, but you know, she's got a lot of anxiety. Oh, now I don't know what I want to say. I don't know. I can't walk and talk, honestly. Yeah, so pay attention to your reality at the moment, because people from the past are coming back for you to solve stuff. Be it, I don't know, competition you had like with at work or something. What else is showing up, before I forget, is I see a lot of people going backwards, going back to the 3D, going back to the old structure and taking the jobs. And I am exactly in the same situation. We're gonna be cornered, probably, most likely do some alternative solution that is combining both the old structure and but still moving, having like a time to move to the new one. But I don't want to do that, honestly. I've done that in the old place. I have exactly the same situation. Somebody just like say, oh yeah, you know, like there's an alternation service. I was sewing in the time the bags, and I was just exercising this in my mind to maybe I can take a job there, because it was like a few hours, but I fail energetically on it. I couldn't be in that place. Like the place was so squeezed, and we were constantly like exchanging the sewing machines and things like that, so you bumping into the people. I got completely fucked up, like energetically. I just can't work in those places anymore. But I'm in a very similar situation, where I have to leave the relationship, and I got a kid and dog and such. So no fun, and it's no fun. I see a lot of light workers actually pulling out of the YouTube and taking the normal regular jobs. So I'm wondering like how we are actually gonna pull the timeline. I mean, we did, the timeline split is real. The problem is that I have to go.